Hi guys, I want to talk about some of the new features for this wschat. Some ideas from Vincent the other day. He was suggesting some problems with the connections, disconnections to the clients. I don't really understand it. I've gone and I gave it a thought and I've realised what he was doing, and I've added it as a feature to the plugin now. So first of all, what I've got is a controller which has nothing but a few basic actions. We've got a few pages, which is first of all a default page which does a job of a client of connecting, sending a message and disconnecting, and that is by this method here. Strict mode is used really for client-server model. If you enable this, you won't see echoes back in the chat room. If you disable it, then you will see what commands are being carried out. So this is the user that will log into the chat room. This is the taglet to connect to it. It's the message you will send into the chat room. I haven't defined a room because simply the plugin will try and detect the first room within the list and connect to it, which is where I'm going to connect to myself. Client, same thing, gives the user of who's supposed to send it to the first task it wants that site to do. So this is the client going to be connected to the server, asking it to do this. We've set strict mode off. Action map, which is what we want the other side to carry out one after another. So this is going to be a consistent connection, and things keep changing in this thing. Right, so over here what we want to do is if we copy that, task 3, close my connection. So what we're saying is we're sending these messages, first of all this, then we're waiting for this, and when we've got this we send this, when we've got this we send this, when we've got this we send this. So on the server side it will connect, that's the receiver, that's the first map it looks for, it does this, and then when it gets to here it keeps deleting this shit. So there's a default action called close connection that any member can send to any other member, and that will close their connection. So what we're saying here is after when the client sends a message of this sends this back to that, and it should disconnect it. Okay. If we go to, so what we've actually done, there's quite a few nifty little things we've done in the plugin. We have got a service called client, which does right, so this is the default action it does. If it's the master node, it will say it's the process action. If it's the client, it will say process and send this message out. What we've done in our application is we've added a bean to our resources.groovy, which in effect what we've done is we're telling my application now to treat this service as actually this service here. So when I've put that in, I've done Control-Shift-O and that's appeared up here. So I've now got this service which extends the client service, and I'm overriding this process action, and I've added some extra functionality in here to say when it starts this, if it's the master node, if it's this, then do something, and that's something that the master node needs to do when it gets these actions. I've been trying to mess around with trying to get the output back on the view, having a lot of problems with that. So at the moment this is what it is. So we're going to give it a go now. So first of all, a few other things. I've added a couple of other features in the conf, which is why we're not seeing some of the stuff. So in here you can basically there's new configuration options to show whether users are logged in or not, or join rooms and leave rooms, shall I say, sorry. So over here, if we connect as a random user, if we take this page, that's all my panes there. If we go to index should now connect, and in the chat room, random user has come in and disconnected because in that page, that's what it was set to do. So if we connect as a server ad, we have the server in the room and send the default message. If we go to client could be another application, by the way, and I think I'll need to experiment with this, but I think the only thing that you need to change is the build config and make it build rather than compile, so that it doesn't install the endpoints as such. So what's happened here, as you can see, the client has asked it to do this, the master user, which is the server, has performed it, client needs to do, and so on. And then right at the end, that new feature that we added to close the connection has kicked the user off. So you can see it's all worked. And what we should see here is the print lines that we put into our overrided process acts over here. So as you can see, it's all working. I still need to figure out a way of getting this to update stuff from this current method. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy. Okay. Right.